guest in the studio. She goes by the name S3nti. Why she's called that, she'll tell us in a bit. Stay with us after the report from Kumasi.
Hi guys, I hope you're doing good. Big Akwes, the popular Kimmelwood actor, is asking the President, John Mahama, to reduce the cost of DNA test. According to the actor, he says that right now about 4 ladies are saying that he's the father of their children. So he wants to conduct the test just to be sure. He also says, the children who look like me are safe, but those who don't look like me are the ones I will conduct the DNA test on. DNA test is now around 2,500 upwards, and he is asking that at least if President Mahama can reduce the cost of DNA to even 1,000 Ghana cedi, it will help many men in the country.
So no eka so okwa DNA wo hu ni se enyane ma edem data to nyane se DNA ni de se ba fom a anke beboye enti DNA ni mra fom wo de testatize series cramp na anke ye fi se mi se mo DNA ye mi DNA mako be 4 ye ate se ye de ahoma na so me kon a me je mu bia anje because me pese eni bo ase beto me ba DNA ni be mu a afi de me wo beto me ti mi sre aban so me DNA ni mra fom tese o mo se bi de be nya de o mo se bi de do.
On the other hand, but the trendiest thing here in Kumasi this week is that Funny Face is making amends to anyone he may have offended during the time that he went haywire. And this is all thanks to Kwekumenu's reunion with Funny Face for the past few weeks. I mean, it's getting to a month now since they reunited. Has brought such a tremendous improvement to Funny Face's mental and emotional health. Kwekumenu, Funny Face, and his baby mama Vanessa were all found on the same set. Rumors are that they are shooting a movie together. But it didn't just end there. Kwekumenu is going on an apology tour with Funny Face, and some of the people that have benefited from it recently is that of Nanama McBrown within the past 24 hours. So big ups to Kwekumenu, big ups to Funny Face. I really wish Funny Face all the best in this. But netizens did not forget to make a little humor out of it. When they saw Vanessa and Funny Face on the same set, they said, we hope it doesn't end in tears. They hope that it wouldn't bring about any regression concerning Funny Face's mental health. Ladies and gentlemen, Evangelist Dinah Samoa has a message going out to Prophet Ojaba. The beef is still ongoing. She says that for him to commit adultery and not have any shame about it doesn't truly make him a man of God. The best part is all about how she said it in English. Check this out.
Ebi amekasa wukwesi asofo a woye maase mo bodwaman no de nsato so a he transfer the fornication in your life. Two months a wote wa kane no a wo akora wo masore no na wo mpema na wo mpema nti na say be careful the pastor you go with him. Pastor he learn a hands in your head. So who ye one who papa yes of bia na so kodi na chi so for yi won kwa wo de announce me na makanya me ase metufo afa nyame ase mo ye che okura nso a won kwa no ntum o ya na so fudie no ntumi a no aka kire urade.
Lastly, Kumerica experienced the first audition for the Urban Discovery. This is a search for real radio talent in the Sacrum by Asaase 98.5 Kumasi. After the auditions, a couple of people managed to make it to the finals, which will take place on 6th March 2025. Here is a little taste of what went on.
Frank-Tunia, Ojina Cheddar, Frank-Tuni Cheddar, Kwame, baby, a Punta Radio, Nation, you know, what can I say? A month will be an hour, or to say, the Bosha was say, or the Beba, a sentiment, or dear for a Beba sentiment, Nanny Penny be to say, on to me, and yes, the Star Radio, was this to pay, say, or the Apple, a Baby Blue, a sentiment, and to call you a month.
Yes, Sabri Yedwo Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Now, the commentary between Barcelona and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Ana Ede Ebrewo. Sabri de Ayadese referee. Ashe Nabe Amedia Kensi no Asheso. Ayadese Barcelona no crap bonus is here. Pia Bono. Ede Akuma Juice Kunde. Or Peter Bono Tente Bono and Tumia and Kwapa could be Justice Blue. Justice Blue Afa Bono. Adan Hobako Mensah. What you share wine. What you share Baba Yaya. What the Bono Ama Baba Yaya. Baba Yaya. Pia ato Peter Amidu Aqua Wafabono wa cross a free header go Kwame Poku Beye the front qualified and echo so Kumasi Papa Yara Sports Stadium young rap pictures here for commentary for every piano come out FMO yes yeah Gangsma area 9 in Ghana 8 Michibi Samsung Egypt
I did tell you, it was a blast to be in the studio that day. You would have had fun too. Though almost each of these participants were shy and nervous, they did manage to impress the judges. So that's what I have for you for today. Stay right here with us, be kind and stay civil. The name is LCJ from Asakrum.
All right, so that is LCJ from Asakrum giving us all the latest in the world of entertainment in Kumasi. And I like the part of Dana Samoa. Be careful of the pastors who lay hands on you. Some of them are fornicators, according to her. And if you're not careful, you become a fornicator as well. All right. My next up is a conversation with a beautiful lady, talented, of course, with all the things that she needs to have in the world of music. Well, her government name is Abena Sewa Enofrimpon, but she goes by the name S3nti. That is why. In the Ghanaian language, Kyei, and highly talented Ghanaian live musician and Afro-fusion artist with a diverse range of musical influence, with over 8 years of experience in the live music scene, S3nti specializes in Afro-pop, high life, lovers rock, and R&B, blending these genres and the unique style of her style she refers to as the Afro-fusion. So that is what she chose to call it. She has a song titled Toxic Love. We're going to take a listen to that. When we come back, we'll have a conversation with her right here in the studio. Stay with us.
Get interactive. Hashtag Artsy. Hashtag Asaase Entertainment.
And that's just one thing I'll say. The heart just loves whoever it wants to love. My door check, but I'm a door and pretending for some you. Never thought I'd find someone like you. Love you with my energy. It feel like I forget. That'll be my destiny. That's me mad. That'll be why I had to sing the song. Because I know I am falling hard for you. And that's me mad. That'll be why I had to sing the song. Because I know I am falling hard.
Artsy on Asaase Radio nationwide every Saturday from 1 p.m. with Diego and Keely.
You did push me away. It hurts me bad. I know I'm stuck in love, and I will be going back to you. But don't know my boy. I will be coming back because that's be my love me why you had to sing the song. I know I fall hard for you.
And it's just about 12 minutes to top of the hour too. In the background is Toxic from Jataba. Afro-fusion, she called this one. Lovely, amazing voice. So she's going to tell us which toxic relationship she's been in that has driven her to sing the song. S3nti.
Hi.
Akwaba.
Yeja.
Miname wo.
Oh my God.
I had a boko on.
Oh, Medasi, thank you for the
bro, for someone Udini is S3nti.
Yeah, so
Udini is S3nti. So a man, yes, I didn't know. Where are you from? In Ghana.
So I'm half Ashanti and Fanti, but the name is purely Ashanti. I was named after my grandmother.
Into Fanti and Ekafanti as well. Which part of you is a Fanti?
My mom.
Mother tongue pan on to me, you know.
My mom doesn't even speak Fanti.
What does she speak?
She speaks Chi. My grandmother who speaks Fanti.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I see. So your father is Ashanti.
Yes.
Nice.
Pure Ashanti.
Pure Ashanti.
Yes.
But you can speak a bit of the Chi.
I speak Chi.
Tell me, where did you grow up?
In Accra.
And so you speak Ga?
Hey, Asaase, no.
Hey. So you are completely lost.
Oh God, I'm not lost. I speak Chi. No, please.
No, you said, what the
I grew up in Mile 7. What about
Mile 7?
Yes.
What kind of language was spoken around the area?
Chi.
Chi.
Yes.
But you choose to say Nkoye.
Oh, as Ekoye menkasa.
Nkoye mama.
Ekoye. Eyara.
Eyara. Even your name is Abena Sewa Eno Frimpon, not even a single English name.
Yes.
Okay, with the emphasis here. Tell us about growing up aside Mile 7 issue. So your parents being Fanti and Ashanti.
Yes.
Tell me about your family growing up.
So we are a small family. I'm the firstborn, and I have a younger brother. We are just two, and it's just my mom and my dad. Yes, my mom and my dad. But my dad has mostly been in the States. He stays in the States, so it's just been my mom and my brother and I.
Yes. I see. So all this while you've been at Mile 7, or you've been moving from places to places?
Mile 7. I've not gone anywhere else.
You're still currently at Mile 7?
Yes.
Interesting. How did music come to you?
So I'd always loved music ever since I was a child. Like, I'd always been the type to like always want to do activities, extracurricular activities, everything music. You find me there. But
shout out to St. Roses. I hear you competed St. Roses.
Yes. But
is that where it started or before?
No. When I was very young, like even in JHS, I was always like that. But when I got to Roses, it changed. I stopped being very active. Till I got to university, and that's where it started from.
Central University?
Yes.
What course did you study?
I studied physician assistantship. So I'm actually a physician assistant. I'm practicing right now. Yes.
I see. So how did it start on campus? Was there some sort of reality show or something like that you partook? Was there some... Tell us about it. How did it come?
So it's like a series of events. At first... After Wasi, we were just home, and then I joined some gospel group where we were just singing at churches. We just go to any church to sing.
Okay.
So it's just, we were not doing anything at home, so it keeps you active.
Okay.
Till I got to Central, and then
so you're singing gospel music?
Yes.
Are you spiritual? Are you Christian?
I'm very, very spiritual.
Yes.
Very spiritual.
Okay. Which church do you go to?
Empowerment.
Oh, I see. Who is your lead pastor?
Gideon Danso.
Okay. You are safe.
You can lay hands without any problem.
Yeah. Okay, good. Let's go on.
Okay.
So you sang in churches and all that?
Yes, that was during like SHS after WASI.
Yeah.
And then when I got to university, I just kept meeting like a couple of people. When I got to university, I wanted to really focus on like my education because my parents had given me one in like focus, till I met someone who just kept disturbing me with the music.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was a spoken word artist, so he wanted to like when he's doing his spoken word stuff, and I'll also be singing in the background.
Okay.
It's like, okay.
But what did he see in you before he actually?
I don't know. So according to him, he had heard the group we were in. We recorded some song, and then he said he had heard it from somewhere.
Okay.
So he kept like asking me, insisting.
Okay.
And then I found myself there. The next minute, I met someone, a saxophone guy. The saxophone guy introduced me to live music.
Okay.
So I started my first gig at Golden Tulip. And it's been like that from there. Like I meet this person introduces me to this person, and then that's how it's been for me. That's how the journey has been.
Okay. And so what would you say was your first major performance? Or listen, you started into doing more of live music.
Yes.
So where was your first or major performance? When was it?
Like,
you recall?
In terms of of all the performances I've had, the one
first major after this guy met
major.
you, and then he made you discover your singing talent and everything that you wanted to really do mainstream music.
So I started doing gigs at Golden Tulip. It was regularly on Wednesdays, but like that was even acoustic type of music, so just sit and sing. But more of like performance. I started at Zen Garden.
Okay.
With the Urban Groove Band. So they kind of groomed me. Yes.
So why? I've seen a lot of people who have the skill to do live performance rather than mainstream music. I don't know what you get me. There's a difference.
Yeah, I get.
So why didn't you stick to live band music, but you rather want to go to mainstream music? What caused you to think that you can do well doing mainstream?
So I think with the mainstream music, there are lots of things that even the people in the industry really look at, like your image as an artist, the artistry part of you, and even what you are able to like do in terms of even songwriting, your vocals and your image. You have to look like an artist. Do you get it? So I would say I have those potentials. In terms of, I know that I have a certain image. Maybe it's not really manifesting so much very much now because I don't have a proper structured team and all of that. But I feel like if I have that kind of opportunity, I can be able
to
be
open
molded into
to
a
be
brand.
managed by any record label, sort of.
Yes.
Are you open?
Yes.
Okay. All right. But you've been around for the last 8 years with this kind of the journey of your music, and what would you look out for should a record label want to come and sign you on?
What would I look out for? So a contract, I would first look at the contract.
That's what I'm asking. So what the details of the contract? What would you wish to have on the contract?
Honestly, I would wish for a sponsor. Yes, because I don't think I want a complete there's a 360 deal. I don't know if I want that.
But it has to do with marketing. It has to do with production.
That encompasses everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
So now, if you want a sponsor, I mean, an investor, somebody who has money, somewhere that need it, that want to invest in you, and he's not looking for returns. Is that what they're saying as a sponsor?
Every sponsor will look for returns.
But you get the returns.
Okay. All right. So at what point did you decide to go for the name S3nti? So
S3nti is my middle name. It's Abna Sewa S3nti from Pon.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yo. It's your middle name.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you coined it out.
No. So in my family, there are, according to my dad or people in my dad's part of the family, there are people who are even called Abna S3nti, Ya S3nti, Kyei S3nti. It's like a sort of thing there. So I don't know how, why, but well, it's a part of my
in front of that, that's why.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Okay, so you call your song Afro Fusion.
Yeah.
Why that?
So I feel like with the kind of exposure I've had with music, and even with the live music, like I've been exposed to reggae, lovers rock, high life, soul, R&B. So I prefer to just fuse things. I don't want to be boxed in one place. So I prefer to pick here and then put together.
Would we ever hear S3nti trying to do a bit of a rap at a point?
No.
Have you ever tried it?
No, I don't think I'm a rapper.
Like even some few lines?
I don't know. I don't think I've tried that.
But you can
before.
do patois.
No.
You sang Lovers Rock and reggae.
Lovers Rock is different from like dance hall,
okay,
like pure dance.
You didn't do reggae. You didn't sing reggae.
No, it's Lovers Rock.
Okay, you're busy here. Okay, in case you just tuned in, we're talking to the beautiful S3nti, who has been in the industry for the last 8 years, graced many platforms. Joburg, South Africa, Togo, Lomé, and poised for the global platform as well. In the background is a song titled Toxic, But she's got a brand new one called Pamper. Pamper Me, yes. Mr. Phone the man open. What's it? Pamper Me. We'll get into that song, but before we do that, I want to find out from you how you're now a practicing physician.
Yes.
How do you blend that with your music?
Honestly, when people ask me this question, I can't give you a perfect definition of how I'm doing it. I just know I'm just trying my best, because as of now, right now, I have a class at Gimpa. But I left the class and I came here, so I'll go back.
Oh, you're still in school then?
I'm doing my master's.
Oh, okay. Okay. In what? Still physician
in
background?
Public health.
Public health. Okay. More broader area.
Yes.
Okay. I see. Any specific, what do you call that? Majoring? Are you majoring in any particular thing, or are you going to major in any particular area?
So right now it's just the master's in public health. But when I finish with that, then I'll know where I would want to.
So how are you managing going to school during the masters and then going to the studio to record and all that? Oh, probably even doing live music. Or you've abandoned that part of your life?
No, I'm still performing.
Oh, I see. So how do you do all that?
I just try my best. I also think that it's more of me as a person. I am should I say I'm able to multitask? I've been like that for 8 years now, since I started even music. I was blending and combining school in Central with the music. So that aspect helps. Also the fact that I'm able to just plan my day too. So
all right, so what inspired this new song, Pamper Me? Since you're looking for a sponsor, was that the reason for writing Pamper Me?
Pamper Me was specifically...
The sponsor can pamper you, Anna.
Sponsor.
You just mentioned to us that you're looking for a sponsor.
And music sponsor.
Okay. You're now clarifying it. You said sponsor earlier, so we took... Okay, so what inspired the Pamper music? Or Pamper Me?
So Pamper Me was specifically made for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So I released it a day before Val's Day.
Okay.
And the song is basically just talking about your partner and just showing them love and describing them,
how you wish to be pampered. You in particular wish to be pampered.
So the song is it's saying I love you and all of that, and then in turn he is saying pamper me here tonight. Do you get it?
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So it's
it has nothing to do with your particular wish for your relationship.
No. He is rather telling me to pamper him.
Let's take a listen to the music. When we come back, we'll talk more.
Arts, culture, entertainment.
You got my body and soul. Life is short, you deserve all of my good loving. Into your time, around the clock, around the down. Me all and on is small. I'm better in love, and I will love you more. Baby, come and pamper me here tonight. Our bodies are better in love, and I will love you more. I wanna see you, boy. I wanna hear your voice. Although I've been thinking about you all day. Searching for the moment. I want a minute, boy. A minute of your time. My one turn on your so because I want to love you until the end. So baby, come and pamper me here tonight. Our bodies are better in love, and I will love you more.
And this is Asaase Radio.
Come and pamper me here tonight.
body's so mad in love, and I will love you more. Baby, come and pump me here tonight. Our bodies so mad in love, and I will love you more.
Okay, so that is Pamper Me. It sounded more like you were requesting for somebody to pamper you back.
Great vocals.
Yes, I was about to get into that. So, I think one of the distinctive aspects of what you do is your voice. How did you discover the voice? Has it been like this all throughout, or you did some training or something like that to get to where you are now?
Yes, so I
mean, Nene's in love with the vocals. So.
I don't think any vocalist was ever born with like a great voice, a beautiful voice, a professional voice. So I feel like every vocalist has been through a series of training. I went through like a year and a half of vocal training. My coach is Coach Freeman.
Oh.
And even before Coach Freeman, I got a bit of training from Yaya.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, where is she now?
Yaya
there. No, that's Nanaya.
Nanaya, okay.
Yaya is a former the Stars of the Future winner, and then she did some couple of music and all that. She's now outside. She's now outside. I think she did a master's outside recently. Yeah. I see. Interesting. So those training got you to where you are now.
Yes, and also coupled with the live performances, because as you keep performing, you get you keep like getting better.
Okay, so. Awesome. All right, so you have 2 songs in the bag right now. Any more coming up?
Yes, I'm working on more, and also hopefully an EP this year.
Okay, by the end of the year or middle of the year? Yes, by the end of the year.
Like in the middle of the year somewhere, but before the year ends.
Okay, all right.
Searching for the moment.
So I was listening to a conversation between 2 older artists, and they say people who do good music, like really good music, don't get the attention. I don't know how true that is. Do you feel the same way, S3nti?
Because they do timeless pieces, and timeless pieces stay for us forever. It's not a bubble gum in your mouth.
Okay.
That's you feel the sweetness now and it goes.
Yeah.
It's like honey. It stays in your mouth for a very long time. So if you're an artist and you do timeless music and you're expecting to see all the wave and the buzz around you now, it's not going to happen. Sometimes you make money 10 years after, simply because you've done something that is very great.
Okay.
Yeah. But when she walked in,
and
I'm like, is this Xtra?
Oh, okay.
So then I want to know, is this somebody you look up to, one of your influences?
No.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I love Estelle. I love like some of her songs, but I don't think I've really paid so much attention
to her.
So who do you look up to?
Growing up, I had a lot of influences from the likes of Beyonce, Whitney Houston, Anita Baker, and even here in Ghana, like Samini, Kwabna. I used to listen to those types of music a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And since you have love for Lovers Rock, no wonder you did this one too.
So how about Pamper Me featuring Samini?
Yeah, I would love that.
Have you tried?
That would be amazing.
Have you tried initiating that conversation?
So this particular song, I wrote it like 5 years ago. When I wrote it, that was like the first name I had in mind. Like it would be so amazing to have him on board. But well, I don't know.
Did you try? Did you initiate?
I feel like some years back, I sent him a DM. I don't really think they check those stuff.
Yeah,
so
usually, sometimes they don't. This man has been with Samini for so many years.
Oh, okay.
So maybe you may want to contact him.
I think when I heard a song, I just picture Mighty on it.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe your management, if you have somebody who is working with you, can reach out. And then we can send a song to him to listen and bless us with a verse.
Sure, that would be amazing.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. So the background is Pamper Me. Drop a day before Val's Day. I think that's 13th. That's what, Thursday. Because this year Val's Day fell on Friday.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a brand new one from S3nti. So what has been the reception like with this very song? Is it on all the platforms?
Yes, it's everywhere on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Audiomack, everywhere. And it's been amazing. Like, people really love the song. So
they're using it to do their things.
Which things?
do you focus on main new media and less of traditional media? Because I barely hear your songs on traditional radio and stuff like that.
I think I've been focusing even more on traditional media, especially with this song, because I feel like it was more of a radio song. So I did more of like,
because today's the first time I'm hearing it on radio. I've seen it online, but on radio, and I scan radio a lot. I've never heard it anywhere. So if your promotional team may have to step up a bit and make sure that the music is in our faces, okay? And then aside that, the voice behind the music must be known. So a lot of PR, a lot of stories about you online. Let us see the face behind the music. So sometimes the music can become big and we don't know you.
But there are a lot of blogs and what's the word? News outlets on this song.
Okay.
So just search my name on Google. All the articles will come up. I'm serious.
The algorithm makes such a way that I don't have to stress to see you. If I have to stress to see you, it means there's something's not going right.
I get it,
You understand? Yeah.
So I think one of the issues that I think AI used to have, now he's changed his name because AI, artificial intelligence. He says when you Google his name, all you see is.
But before AI became very big, AI was AI.
Yeah, exactly. So
way before, I think it was just a clash of names along the way, and the other AI was bigger than him, so he got drowned.
It must be challenging being an independent musician.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It's very challenging. Really, I think it's very difficult.
So sometimes you feel like giving up. No, you still keep pushing, hoping that there will be a breakthrough sometime.
Yeah, I think every artist has like those moments where you get tired or you're sort of not motivated a bit. So I've been through, or I have those phases. But I feel personally that I love music. So even if let's say I don't even make it in the mainstream, I don't think I would stop making music or stop loving music or stop singing. I don't think I would.
There's been conversations prior that managing female artists is quite a tedious and difficult task. Do you share that same sentiment?
This thing, I hear it all the time. I feel like it's very unfair to just generalize it. Because every individual is different. You just have to study who you are working with and just know their work ethic. Know if this person is just going to just be trouble or this person is serious and means business.
So what's your work ethics?
I think I'm very serious with what I do. Yes. And if you can even inquire people I've worked with a lot of bands here in Ghana, from high school band to Afro Harmony. Anyone I work with, I put in my 100% in everything I do. And I would not put in so much efforts for like how many years to come and mess around with. You get it? So
I mean, you're a very pretty lady. Do you get distractions?
Distractions as
men DMing.
So I don't see it as a distraction for me. Maybe for them, they are distracted, but
really?
Me, I'm not.
I see. I like that part.
Very strong.
They are distracted.
Yeah.
I see. But you get a lot of people coming into your DM, checking out, wanting to have a date.
It's quite normal.
That. So how are you managing that? What do you do? What do you tell them, for instance?
What do I tell them? Those in my DMs.
Yes.
And so I just look at those who probably, let's say there are some people who genuinely just mean business, like they are contacting you to book you for an event, or they are contacting you for specifically business means. I pay attention to that. Anything else, I just ignore.
All right. Okay. We're just about wrapping up, but you want to tell us what is the next phase for S3nti after the song? You mentioned you're going to do some EP, hopefully middle of the year. Beyond that, what are you looking at? Any collaborations, major ones that would probably spell you on? Hopefully some mini jumps on board as one. And then other things that you intend to do. Yeah.
So there's more coming up for me. With this song, I feel like it's just a beautiful song. So I don't want to even... I'm trying hard to push it, even though like it's just me pushing it, but I'm still trying hard. So getting some mini on it would be very helpful to even push it more. So I feel like in terms of collaboration, I would look forward to that. Aside that, I want to put out more projects so that I can have something to show. Yeah.
All right. So in the next 5 years, where should we see S3nti?
On the biggest stages. That's where I want to be, the biggest stages globally, not just restricted to Ghana.
All right. Are you aiming for some award come next year or something? TGMAs or any?
Can I be honest? I'm not so big on awards like that. I just want to be on the biggest stages and be earning money. Getting big bucks.
I see. I've heard a few people say that until they get their awards, they're always like, okay, I'm not so big on it, I'm not so big in it. But when it comes to you take it.
No problem, I'll take it.
Okay. All right, share with us your socials in case somebody wants to follow
you. Can find me on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at S3nti. It's spelled S3nti. So please remember the S3nti is not SE, it's S3nti. And on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, S3nti. Thank you very much.
Is that how our ancestors used to spell it back in the day?
Gratitude is everything. Anybody who has supported you so far that you want to show appreciation to?
Yes.
Quick one. Yeah.
The musicians who were on this particular project. So it was produced by Gomez Beats and it was vocally recorded and arranged by Nikwe Muses. And the guitar was done by Cedric, the sax was played by Gami Sax, and also a few collaborations. I told you I wrote it 5 years ago, so this project actually started from a producer named Timmy. So thank you very much, Timmy. I don't think it would have happened without him. And also just everyone who has contributed to my progress. I'm very grateful. Coach Freeman, my parents, my mom has been amazing, Kate Frimpon, and everybody else. Thank you very much.
She left the father out though.
My dad too.
Oh, Jai.
I'm writing all the big checks I see.
I said my mom and dad.
All right, thank you very much, S3nti, for passing through. Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
The band Fiifi Coleman is here in the building alongside Araba Dansoa and Queen Grace Ajete. She's Queen in a Grace. Which of you is a Queen Grace?
Myself.
You exemplify the Queen and the Grace. You are very graceful with the Queen. And both of you are actresses.
Yes.
Great. Okay. All right. Fiifi.
Charlie.
Akwaba.
I
had about Kono Namkwa.
I don't know. I dream who can grab me, say me here more papa. Just a Mambahana, me no one be Dimmy playing home come a bit hard dream. To me, patch out pan, a casa member, and no Mekasa.
Oh, sir.
Mama Bahani.
Oh, okay. And then no first time about her.
I said, if you
can mess with Google Sakakran. Anyway, so I mentioned earlier, last week we talked about in the chest of a woman, and women at work. What are the women doing to people?
I don't know. We feel like it's time to celebrate women.
Oh, it's rather to celebrate the women.
They just have to just shout them out, like Yepo, you know. And
what about the woman that you?
Everything about them, the being, the creature woman, the figure of a woman, the sense of a woman, the scent of a woman, the smile of a woman.
Okay. Speaking of which, there's a lady here who, when she saw the artwork, she says, "Guy, you're a fine guy, pal." She's called Abigail in the newsroom. Just me can't show so chill.
Snitch, Abigail, they have snitched on you.
So Nyanko Babu, I catch her and say Saturday shows. She doesn't come on Saturdays. To me, but anyway, messaging them at their mouth. What are the women doing when they meet? I know they all do concern and stuff like that in the summer, but are they doing something different from the concern?
See, that's the thing. Like, I think the general perception that when women meet, that's what they do. But I think when serious women meet, it has nothing to do with Kokonsa.
So you just put an adjective there, serious women.
Yeah, when people have like they have a journey, you know, to be on, they realize that a problem shared is half solved, they say. So they meet up and they don't want to just talk about themselves and what they are going through and how to fix those issues and then what to look out for to make sure they don't, you know, fall prey, you know, victims to some of the things that we do as men. Yes.
Okay. I saw you put together a great, beautiful woman. I saw Gloria Safa. I saw this woman holding some people are holding bats, some people are wheel spanners. Queen Grace, what was your role?
So I'm playing the role of Naki.
Could you lift your microphone a little bit up for me? Try lift it a bit for me. Okay. Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm playing the role of Naki. Naki is a woman who is very strong. Yes.
Yeah, you are very strong.
Vocal.
Okay.
She believes that women deserve equal rights, and for that reason, she will not let any man look down on her.
I see.
Yes.
I see. Feminist, huh? Oh.
Not necessarily. Addressing women issue.
Okay. So, Naki, give me a line.
Okay. Are you ready for that?
Very ready.
Hey, I tell you some nights being, and you're sleeping, then getting cold. I pretended to be sleeping, no. Getting up and dressing, me too. Getting up and dressing. I follow him inside Tazi. He enter the house. Me too. Enter the house. Then I starting to shouting. And you talk showing yashi. And you tell two. And you tell work well for kono. And you tell only a fair floor. Only a fair floor. And you trust one not showing yashi. I shout na the woman come out. Yeah. And you tell mother. Uncle, I didn't know that I enter and you tell family household.
Okay, so that is Naki in that one. That's just a sneak peek of what she's going to do. Now let's turn our attention to another one. Dansua,
yes.
What role did you play?
My name
are you going to play, sorry?
I'm playing Selassie.
Selassie?
Yes.
Yesis.
Say again?
Okay, so Naki is a guy. She just spoke some guy inside. So Selassie, I'm thinking in the voter regions. Are you going to do something voter region? Oh, okay. So give me a line. Dansua. Oh, sorry, Selassie.
Careful what he tells you. Some are gifted with sweet tongues, others charming personalities, others good looks, and others nothing. In the end, they use all that to get the best of you. Manipulation is the word, seduction too. But let's not forget stupidity. Ladies, it's time we use our heads. Listen to the voice constantly speaking to you. Pay attention. Do not ignore the red flags, because soon they will become giant billboards of your regrets.
Interesting. It sounds to be the voice of reason amongst the ladies. And I can imagine you speaking that nice brofo, and I could be asking me, Fiifi, how did you put this together? Tell me.
The cast of the cast of the story.
Okay.
So the story, yes, story put together, but then the play was written by Anna Hansen.
Okay.
Beautiful writer, love her to bits. You know, I've been working with her for the past 6 years, and now and counting. Very proud of her and the works that we do together. The cast, let's see. I mean, it's just you know who is out there, you know who is doing what, and then you read, and as we write, especially when you're writing a story, you write with images of people that you think will fit their roles in your mind.
Yeah.
And then when you're doing that, you picture people and you put them in their spaces and say, well, this person will fit here, this person will fit there. Sometimes it doesn't really fall in the way you think it would.
But yet you still go ahead and do audition.
Go ahead and you do audition. Yeah, you do it. Because, see, you don't know what you'll come up with.
Okay.
And some people will surprise you. And I always I'm the type that really wants to unearth. I'm trying to say that, oh, wait, who is this person? I've never seen it before, but I saw it in Fiifi's, whatever. I love that thing. I want that credit. Like, actually, I yearn for that credit.
Okay.
You know, and all of that. So you do that, and then you test it on them. They read, and then it comes off, rolls off very nicely, and you tell yourself, that's it, that's the catch, that's what we're looking for. And then we get together with our heads, and then we put it together.
You started off with more movies. Now you're drifting into the theaters. What has changed?
That's what the mistake is. I started with the theater before I got into the movies, and then now I'm back to theater.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where it is. It's a first love. Theater has always been it. The stage has always been where I belong, where I want to belong. Anyways, I feel like the movies, it does help. All of them, they are all creative stuff that we do with the talent that God has given.
Okay.
So I dabble in all these areas, but like my speciality would be with theater and stage. Yes.
Okay, so you intend to do that a long haul now since you're back?
Yes. All that and more.
Okay, so you recently also did the rendition of Matedu. How did it go?
Delima because when he went, so Delima went huge. Delima was one of the breakthrough productions from FC Productions that we did. Funny you should mention it. We're coming back June with Delima of a Ghost again at the National Theatre. So we know first time announcing it here. So Asaase has that first
first
announcement going. It was huge. From there, I think we also have doubled it. I think one of the things that we're doing at the FC is trying to celebrate Ghanaian playwrights and their works that are out there.
Okay.
I've always had a thing with why we are willing to pick other people's plays, while there are so many of them right here for us to to talk about. So from there, our journey has steadily been growing to be doing solely plays written by Ghanaian playwrights and then celebrating them whilst they are living as well. So we can shout their works.
Okay. So production wise, how was putting together all these casts together for Women at Work?
It's been challenging. It's not cheap. They come very.
I had Chief Mumin here the last time, I think 3 weeks ago. It was like for the last 10 years, it's not even broken even.
It's not. I don't think we still.
So why people still? You keep on complaining. Yesterday, last week, Ken Fiati was just seated where you are seated. He said the same thing.
It's a stubbornness of the love for the art. I don't know. Everybody thinks it's a crazy part of it. But look, it doesn't make business sense. Look, business will tell you are losing. Why are you there? Get out. It's as simple as that. Like it's simple logic.
And for you. You started it, you left, and you come back.
Why would you even do that? Like, it doesn't make dude, Charlie, what's it? What's the name? Yes, you haven't broken even here, but it's a journey. I think depending on where you are in your production process or your company's profile, where you are, you realize that it doesn't come overnight. It's a lot of sowing and watering and sowing and watering. So that one production that somebody says, oh, hey, listen, there is a spot on Broadway. We have like a 3-month spot here at this particular theater. If anything Ghanaian, I think we've seen your play this, and do you mind bringing it up here for 3 months? Like, that is where everything you have lost from 1967 all the way down the line here
comes to fruition.
But you need to be consistent with it. This is something that, look, the money is good. I don't know people say, oh, we don't. The money is good. When we make money out of what we love to do, it's the best thing ever. And that's what the footballers say. Look, you are playing ball. You like ball. You are making money from ball. What else can you ask for? So the whole thing is that we love what we are doing. We want to keep doing it. But the best part of it would be that we are earning also a lot from there to sustain ourselves. That would be like the perfect picture.
We have a new minister, Jeffa Gomashi, the deputy, is it Jaja? We have Creative Arts, now the Ghana Tourism Authority. Our own people occupying the space. What do you think they can do to help us?
I think our own people know our own problems. That is where it starts from. And our own people are the ones who've complained a lot in the past.
Okay.
So now we're in the chair. It's as simple as that. It's like, listen, we complained a lot. And now, okay, here you are.
You've been given.
Yes. So what do we do? And I think because of how much we spoke about it in the past, we are challenged now to deliver. We are challenged because all the things we're saying some people were not doing, we cannot not do it. So we have to listen more. We have to actually have the listening ear to know what is on the ground, what is working, what is not working, and how to help make it function. Okay. And the love for it, I think, because our people are in our spaces, I think there's this whole rally around, let's all come together and push, put the force. So let's I think we'll be able to do something. The thing that also, I just want to tell them, if they don't do it, we will say it. We will not hide behind this. We will not say because our people are there. We will say it even more.
Okay.
They have to make sure that we survive in that area.
So there's always been the case that we are not united. There's no united front. There's no data also. Munch on that. I'll come back to you. Queen, how long have you been doing this for?
I say for the past 10 years.
Oh, a decade.
Yes.
And you survived?
Yes, I've survived.
Your pocket is okay?
Yes.
You want to keep doing it?
Yes, I enjoy doing it.
Okay. And you are very okay with everything, like everything else that has to do with where you for yourself. You also went to the theater arts? Sorry. you didn't hear what you said.
The man paying him said they don't make money out of it.
I'm surprised she's a woman. She's a woman now. What are you saying?
So
she's gracefully
he's talking
a queen.
from the perspective of a producer.
Okay, you are the casher.
Yes.
You cash in.
For me, I am okay with what he pays me. So
you don't want more. It's okay. Fifi, please don't add more. Okay, she's okay. She says she's okay with what you give her. So don't add extra, even when she comes asking.
Yeah, I'm very fine.
Okay, all right. So you continue to do this for the rest of your life?
I'm doing it as long as God gives me the strength to.
Okay.
Because I love doing it. So.
Okay. What should people look out for come 8th and 9th?
I would say that everyone, not just the women, the men should also come out and support.
I saw that one of your billboard. That's what you were under.
Men can come.
Yes.
Yes, they can come because this play is very educative, very entertaining, and it has a lot of message to give out to the people. So everyone should come around and support us.
And Taraba, aka Selassie.
Yes, sir.
Tell us, how long have you also been in this space for?
Should be 6-7 years.
6-7 years. You're also enjoying it, and he's paying you well.
I am happy.
Okay, all right. Okay, so your expectations for the 8th and the 9th?
Oh, yes, people should come ready to listen and judge.
I thought you said you shouldn't judge.
No,
this one we are very clear on our we say we listen and we judge. We do your person you want to make a message that we shouldn't judge. You just keep quiet and listen and just walk away like you didn't do that thing. What sort of
so like now what Naki did to the guy, the speech she gave. You didn't know that it was a family house.
We are judging you.
Okay.
We are judging you.
Okay.
That whole trend, I don't even know how it even became a thing where we don't judge. Somebody will say the most ridiculous thing ever. Everybody is quiet. I said, wait, did you hear what the person said?
So that's why there's a caveat. Before we start, listen
and we don't judge. We will listen and we will judge you.
Okay, so let me give you the last words. And of course, I asked about the collaboration, of course, the data that they keep telling us that we, the creatives, don't have to prove what we're doing. So there's no need for us to be invested in. What's your take on that?
The data thing and what we do is understanding that what we do is a collaborative art form. You cannot stand alone. Many a time in this industry we'll be fighting similar battles like this. Oh, it's FC Productions matter. Oh, let's leave it alone. It's just whatever it is. But we are in a world where with the art that we are doing, the type of work we are doing, the best way to win is for all of us to come together to do the work. And once we understand that it's a collaborative work, it will be beautiful to do it. I should be able to walk into any other company and say, okay, listen, I am at Nyansapo, right? And I say Nyansapo, you have what's it called? Your sound design is like one of the mind-blowing sound designers I've ever worked with. Am I able to work with them? So, oh yeah, here you go. With the company, listen, I hear say you go buy some new mics, be way they flash with the skin, whatever. Can I use it for my show? Yes, like it starts from there. Little things helping each other grow. It's where we all get to the point where okay, now we're putting ourselves together. This is the numbers that we have. This is what we have. This is what we have. This is what we have. The things that we are fighting about now, it's just.
Actors Guild, as we speak, are still in court.
It's just things that I think. I was like, it's something that we can all.
Actors Guild are still in court.
Yeah. Over presidency, it's something that we can all say, I don't want. Let somebody else come and do it. Let's just go. It will be out of court right away. Yeah. If the two people involved say, okay, listen, I stay back. General election. Let somebody else come and whatever it is. We're how do we convince ourselves to understand that unionizing is the power of any like artistic society? Unions help. Collective decision making. All of us are saying that. No one can say that. So that we all fight a single battle, but with a huge force behind us. To make it work. It would help. And once there's a union, then there's data collection. Because you need to belong to it. For you to be able to be used for anything, you need to belong.
Exactly.
Who qualifies to belong? Then we're beginning to sift out the chaff.
Exactly.
The people who do not know, people who are just, I just get up, I can do whatever I want to do. No. What is your background? What did you do? Why are you just, why are you qualified to do this? Explain yourself. Like, it has to matter somehow that we have a union that you have to register to be part of, so we can actually have, an idea of, okay, these are the people who are here. In this group of union, these are, what's it called, technical people. These are actors. These are directors. These are sound guys. These are whatever. All of them unionized.
We sang this melodious song for so many years. We're still where we are.
We're still where we are because see the effort. I'm telling you, everybody gives up. That's where it is. Everybody gives up at some point. Maka is okay, but it cannot be okay. You said it. Maka, what you can't say, and here you said it. You kept dominating. But where we are is like there's a bit of this apathy thing where like, Charlie, you can't forget. You can't forget. Oh, forget. Yeah, let's not forget. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep crying and see where we get to.
When at work, tell us details. When is it happening? Where? How much?
National Theatre. A monument, National Theatre, 8th and 9th of March, which is this coming Saturday and then Sunday. Beautiful one show per day, 7 p.m. That's it, 7 p.m. We are there.
You don't want to do the double for the day?
No.
Okay.
Sometimes you realize that if you add your afternoon numbers to your evening numbers, it's like the same, the same as like one big one that whatever it is. That is for some companies. Some companies are able to raise like full house afternoon, full house evening, and all of that. But I want to do this one like two shows, just like that. 150 Ghana cedis. You get your ticket by dialing a short code. I think it's *714*50#. That is the *714#. Hey, *714*50#. And you get your ticket for 150 Ghana cedis. Cool. 200 for VIP. You come through and then you come and enjoy with us. National Theatre, 7 p.m. Saturday. Yes.
All right, Selassie, your last words to people out there. Araba Dawson, Dansoa. Yes.
These are women who have come together to share their opinion on social issues, family issues, marital issues, all of the issues, all of the sectors of our world, and we would like people to actually come and hear the perspective of women. Okay. That's why men are also invited. Men can come.
Hearing perspective of women. Can we ever understand? Quick.
Okay, my very last words. I want everyone to come around because we have a special art performing for us.
Yes. Nice.
Supporting the women.
Yes. So it's always been a ladies' man, so I'm not surprised.
So everyone should come around. Our tickets are also available at Airport Shell, Bachina Filling Station, and then also Joy FM. So you can get your tickets and then come join us.
Can we ever understand you people?
Yes, why not?
Yes. Hey.
We are not that complicated though.
When complicated girls are not that complicated.
We could say same about men. We could say same about men.
I think like my last word, I just remember that maybe it's important to add this, that currently showing at the National Theatre is In the Chest of a Woman.
Oh yeah, I was there yesterday actually.
Yes. So
enjoyed it.
I think the 4 p.m. showing is about getting ready to start. You still have time. It's only 2:41 now. You still have time to run there to get a ticket to watch it. There's also a 8 p.m. showing, and then tomorrow we're also there for 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Also want to say thank you to all theatre patrons.
I like that part of you talking about others. That shows the line of collaboration that we've been talking about. I appreciate that. I asked Ken Fiati last week that what is the relationship between them and you, and he said very nice words about it. So I'm happy you did that. It's very critical, very important. Thank you very much. I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you hopefully on the 8th and 9th.
Yes.
All right. So we just had a beautiful conversation with Theatre Focus. Oh, I didn't allow the theatre man to say anything. Please, I beg. Sorry, my bad. Francis Rutako is a theatre consultant. He's always been with them. He's the reason why. I mean, he's been always here. When we talk about Theatre Focus on Artsy, is the one who is always here with us to have a conversation with us. Anything you want to say about?
We need a theatre portfolio.
I hear there's an appointment coming his way very soon. So he was in a ghetto, so
I beg you.
You beg me what? Why are you begging me?
No, I am a private sector. I'm a private sector person. We cannot.
You always say that. You always say
we can't all not go to government.
No, relax. All those who have been appointed were they public sector people?
No, they were private sector, but they want to go into government, and I don't want. I am rooting for Fiifi. I am rooting for Fiifi. I'm rooting for Fiifi. That right after his play, he will take the seat at the National Theatre.
Oh, okay.
And,
is he aligned?
Is he aligned? Don't worry about that. Everybody, he's a Ghanaian. That's the most important thing. He's a Ghanaian. Anyway, to the industry, theatre. So I am happy about how the space is going this year.
Okay.
First and foremost, we have a woman at the top there at the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture. And then when you look at GTA too, there's a lady there. And just 2 days ago, President John Dramani Mahama appointed another lady for NFA. And this week we are doing In the Chest of a Woman, running today, tomorrow, and yesterday. It started yesterday, and then it will end on Sunday, 4 p.m., 8 p.m. each day. The next weekend we are doing Women at Work. So it means that, you see, somehow the theater is in line with a vision of the president. You know, and when you go up there, you know, the vice, Professor General.
He said 30%, by the way, so we are still waiting for the 30%.
Yes, this is all part of the 30%. Can't you see it? Can't you feel it? Don't you see it? Go to Women at Work, you understand. If you go to Women at Work, they are all part. I'm mentioning how many women? 4 in that space alone, and they are all heading important institutions. What 30% again do you need? This is 100% in our sector, and we are even producing plays Women at Work. So if you want to understand all this 30%, next week meet us at the National Theatre, 7 p.m. We'll explain to you at Women at Work how it works. But one more thing, FC production. I need to they've really done well. I know they've been in the space for like roughly they've been there for long before I came in, but he went out and then came back, and for the last 5 years he's been very consistent. There are productions that personally I see and be like, why are they doing this production? They are doing productions in drama studio. They are doing productions in churches and all that stuff. Like he said, it is the passion that is driving them. And for last year, if you are looking for a production house that was there in your face, last year, it is FC. They have a beautiful office at East Legon. Most of us in the space do not have that kind of office. It's a beautiful office.
Sometimes you offer lunch. Sometimes I want to.
Maybe when you visit them, you can see. It's a beautiful office that tells you that, oh, Charlie, people in the space, when they take the space serious, we can go far. In recent times, I understand they bought some chairs for the drama studio. Yes, patrons who have been using the place do complain, and for a private production house to say, okay, let's try and solve some societal problems, it is recommendable. And I know there are a lot of. He's the only production house. No, Fiifi. Sorry, let me not direct him. Let me say it's a whole team. So FC production house is the only production house that has a tundra that they use for their props and logistics.
I see.
You know, and like you said, I have witnessed it before, where we were doing a production and we needed to move some logistics in and out. We just gave him a call, and then the partnership was beautiful. I was surprised. They said, "Oh, Charlie, they'll fuel it even for you, so that you used to go." And when it comes to supporting other players in the industry, he's there. Last year, he was working with April
Communications.
Yes, he was on stage as an actor there. Whilst 2 weeks later, he was directing his play, and I was asking myself, how is he doing all this? You get it? Because before you can produce one play, he's directing the play, he's looking for finance for the play, he's on Hit FM every morning making noise about theater. You understand? So let's give it to Fiifi. You get it? When it comes to taking theater to the next level and making it a serious business. I am happy because when I was leaving school, it was just maybe Roverman and Latif Abubakar in that space. But this is somebody, he himself, George Kyei, every morning they are making some noise about, when you ask them good morning, they are even talking about theater. They love what they do. And it is my prayer that one day, the profits will come in. And I urge everybody that it is just one show. It is not the usual 4 p.m., 8 p.m. And when he said it, I was surprised. I was asking myself, why are you doing one show? You know, for me, I come from the marketing aspect and the theater aspect of it. And on paper, it doesn't make sense to me. You get it? But I don't know the strategy now. Like you said, sometimes when you look at the numbers, you'll be like, okay, Charlie, let me merge it. But then again, I'll still fight him. I'll still like, Charlie, we can still push. Because
I know that's where you can.
Yeah, we can.
Look, if I ask you, where can we do 12 o'clock, 4 o'clock, then 8 o'clock?
Yeah, we can still push. We can still push and then get the numbers because there are patrons that are looking for alternative entertainment. They are tired of the music, the clubbing, and then just go out and eat and all that stuff. They are tired of that. And why are they charging 150 Ghana cedis?
I know. When everybody's charging 200, right?
Yeah, you get it because I mean, I am in the space. Aside just being with Nansapor and Super Farm, I try to be everywhere.
Because I realize this year, almost everybody is inching up their prices a bit.
Yes, everybody is inching up their price, and I know he's very much aware about that. So I'm asking myself, why are you charging 150? Why are you doing a VIP? You know, but that's the unique thing about Fiifi Coleman production. They are not looking at how much they are going to make. They're just looking at, Charlie, let's produce a good play. Let's get the message to people. Let's give them some good entertainment. So, Charlie, it's still 150 for those who are complaining that theater prices are high. You have a play that is 150. You have no reason to complain. Make it to the National Theatre next week. And one more thing. Next week is International Women's Day.
Yes.
Okay. It's International Women's Day. Exactly on
Makes
the
sense.
8th of March. So we are doing women at work. And if you're a man, you feel like sit home with your woman and you see. Come and let's celebrate the women together.
We'll listen and judge.
Yes. So come and listen. And no, the reason why they are saying listen and judge is that you see, women do not understand the ladies. So they are trying to tell us that come.
We can't.
Come. They are trying their best so that we can understand them.
We can't.
Come.
Don't even start that.
Let's see the drama and let's judge them and keep them there like that.
Let's
Let's
love them. I beg you.
So
We'll
yes,
just love them.
I will urge everybody.
Thank you very much.
Understanding there, you forget.
All those who are making the excuse that this weekend they can't go and watch in the church, please, you can buy your ticket for Women at Work now, and there's a short code to that. Please, can you help me with the short code?
He mentioned earlier.
714*50#.
Okay.
*714*50#. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Final words to them, Charlie. All the best. We'll be there to support you guys, and we'll do our best to push it too as well in our small way.
Okay. Our next conversation before we have AI joining us has to do with the creative arts space. In the last 2-3 days, we've seen a number of appointees being named by the president, which we are pretty much excited about. But before that, there was a controversy that has to do with the fact that the 19-member cabinet members that was named, missing link was the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. And it got tongues wagging in the space, asking why. But I did a bit of a research to find out what has happened previously in the previous administrations, in the previous government. So John Kumkufo in 2000 to 2008, he named about 12 cabinet ministers in January 12, 2001. None was from the tourism, culture, and creative arts space. John Evans Fifi was the late from 2009 to 2011. His Minister of Tourism were Juliana Azuma Mensah 2009 to 2010. Then he changed to Zita Kyei 2010 to 2011, and then Ikua Sena Denswa 2011 to 2012. They were part of the cabinet. Then John Dramani Mahama in 2012 to 2017. Minister of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts was Elizabeth Ofosu Ejari. She was not in cabinet. So I have a challenge with people complaining now that his second coming, they're expecting to see the Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts being in there. Well, I checked for that of Rawlings, J.J. Rawlings, the late. Minister of Tourism were Vida Amadi. There was another, Mike Gizzo also was in there at a point in time. But they're also not in cabinet. So yeah, let's find out why people are complaining that they don't see the tourism and culture and creative arts people in the cabinet ministers. Joining us once again is Francis Nutako. He's a theater consultant and a businessman, and Nene is an entertainment enthusiast to have this conversation. And so, gentlemen, you're welcome. Let's set the ball rolling with Francis.
I'm not a business. I'm a marketing strategist.
Oh, sorry, not a businessman. Marketing strategist. And Nene is also a marketing strategist, by the way, an entertainment enthusiast.
Yeah,
so, okay, he's trying to be. Okay, so, Francis, what's your take on that before we get into the appointees?
So for me, the question being asked is a valid question.
Okay.
And but if you seek answers, you realize that the answers being given to are somehow valid as well. First and foremost, you realize that this is the only sector that it looks like on Saturday on radio, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's always been discussed because of the number of things we have in that sector. We have music, we have dance, we have theater, we have writing, literature works, and all that stuff. So you realize that when they are doing the usual politics, when it comes to creative art, it's set aside.
Yeah.
And there's a whole show segment for entertainment and all these creative art things. So it is valid when one asks that, why is the creative arts minister not part of cabinet? However, when you look at the constitution of Ghana, it states that 19 ministers need to be appointed from the pool of ministers the president has nominated to head different sectors. And in this administration, we have 23 ministers of state.
Yeah.
And out of the 23, 19 of them have to go to cabinet.
Yeah.
I think that in the thinking of John Dramani Mahama, when you look at some key sectors, I thought he only selected some key sectors, like finance.
So the key sectors has always been there. You can't take away from that.
You can't take away from it.
Agriculture, health. We talk about security, the defense, interior, all those people. I mean, you can't take it away.
You get it. Trade, all those people, you can't take them away. There are four that is not in. Aquaculture is not. Fisheries and agriculture. Tourism is not in there, and then youth and sports. Sorry, youth is
youth
not
and
in.
creative. Recreation.
Recreation is not there. I don't know. There's one other.
Kofi Adams. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. Sport and recreation.
Even though sports is a very crucial aspect.
Yeah.
But there's one other. Yes, I don't know. I need to cross check. But I know of the three I mentioned. But you see, this is what happens. All the ministers are in cabinet.
Okay.
All the ministers are in cabinet. But the only difference between the 4 and the 19 is that the 4 do not have voting rights when it comes to cabinet.
Okay.
But they make contribution to policy, they make contribution to policy direction. They are head when there's a cabinet meeting. They are present. They need to be present. It's not like they need to be present when there's a cabinet meeting. They need to push policy papers and all that stuff and be part of the decision making. But it is when it comes to a voting right, it's what they don't have in cabinet. So I think maybe people do not have this education. That is why we are all over the place.
What difference would it make if Jifa Gomashi is part of the cabinet? What difference would you make?
Well, for me, it will make. It gives the sector some hope that they are being recognized. Secondly, because the sector is being led by a female, it also contributes to the 30% quota. So yes, that is a difference that it will make. But however, for me, I don't see anything wrong with it. So far as she's in the room, being part of the discussion and making sure that the sector is being heard and she's doing that, come on, we need to move. You understand? It is if the case is that she's not in the room at all, but here she has a seat at the table. So we need to appreciate that and then support her to do her best. It is up to us. I also see it as an awakening call on industry players to support the sector minister so that the sector becomes so relevant, so attractive, economic-wise, social-wise, and any way you can think about it, so that when they are considering key sectors for cabinet, in the near future, we should also be part of it.
Okay. Nene, your take.
Okay, so remember last week, I told you guys that we are a third world country, and the important thing. This is not me saying that the creative space is not important, okay? But if you look at our economic indicators, okay, and the things that we have to fix in this country, and you don't see our sector in cabinet, I don't think it's a slap in our face.
Okay.
Because if I draw out my priority list for Ghana, I'm going to put finance, I'm going to put education, I'm going to put health, I'm going to put employment.
Yeah.
So you see the kind of things
priority
that
areas.
The things that faces a new government, and you try your best to make sure that you are able to fix all those things.
Okay.
Now, in most countries that I know, the creative is driven by private sector.
Okay.
So the environment is enabled for the private people to take the major role, to play that role, to make sure that the creative space is doing very well. You, at this point, our president can give us 20 million Ghana cedis to shove up everything that is going to happen within our creative space.
He's assured us he's going to refurbish the Christian Castle. So
no, those are
as a support in the right direction.
Yeah, those are things that the government have to do. But I keep saying that we cannot sit and rely on government interventions to push this industry, and that's why the government will have to fix all the economic issues to make sure that our industries are enabled. So your big companies are not able to make money, and then when we go to them to go and seek sponsorship, whatever money that we want, they can give it to us, instead of us waiting for government to give actors in Kumewood visa. When somebody is sick, President Mama have to go and give money, Dr. Bami have to go and give money. It's not good. Like, there's no creative industry in the world that operate like that. Even here in Nigeria, they don't operate that way. The good thing is that they run a federal system.
Yeah.
So when the governor is giving his allocation, he decided, okay, I'm going to pick MI, I'm going to pick Wizkid, I'm going to pick and invest in them. We don't have that in here, so our own is a bit centralized. But the point is, we have pressing issues.
Okay.
Competing with the creative space. So if you are the president, what are you going to do? You have over 15,000 nurses that need clearance to get on the payroll. We say we are doing agenda 1111. When all those services are completed, we need human beings to man them.
Yeah.
That is hot tourism.
Yes. So are you now going to push that money to
and at the point that we've been told that there's no money in the system, we're cash trapped and all, so he has to be very judicious with the little that is available.
And so the thing is that we have to support the government in such a way that they are able to fix what they can fix, so that private entities thrive.
Okay.
So that we can go to them.
So in effect, we shouldn't expect much from the government.
No, I mean, I don't believe in government supporting the creative space 100%.
But that story has not been told to the creatives in the long run.
The reason why?
So we have always been banging our heads on.
I have big issues with some of the players in the industry. If you do income analysis, the creative space, aside people who do live shows and events, like the theaters and all those things, they don't like paying taxes. No.
But who like paying taxes?
No, I pay tax.
But who likes it? We pay all right, but because we don't have a choice.
You book an artist, and per law, I have to take 7.5%.
When you take it out,
withholding tax.
Withholding,
you don't want to pay.
When you even take it out, it's a whole fight.
And when they say they are looking for investors, they are looking for people who will give them money without seeking a return. So, you see, our people, they just want to take. They don't like to give. So if you are not paying your taxes, how is the government going to get the money and support you guys again?
And so on. Anyways, in case you just joined us, this is Artsy. We're live in Accra here, 99.5. We're live in Kumasi, 98.5. Live in Tamale, 99.7. Live in Cape Coast, 100.3. Get interactive with us on our socials. We're live on X as well as Facebook. And you can send your messages to the WhatsApp line 020-000-0995. 020-000-0995. It's Ghana month, celebrating everything Ghanaian. It's the first March 2025. And we're having a conversation about the Minister of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts missing in the cabinet. Now we're going to switch up and have a conversation, a quick one about the latest appointees that has been released. I'm told Ayisi is ready for us to have another conversation with him, an exclusive with him. So we're going to run through this one. And so appointments the last 2 days has our very own Abeku Santana going in as the deputy for Ghana Tourism Authority, supporting Mami Fuahojeto. And then we have Kofi Ochredakon, he's in charge of diaspora relationships. And then also we have Kafui Danku heading the National Film Authority, hitherto with Juliet Asante. And now she's going to be deputized by James Gardner at that place, and our very old Uncle Rex is out office of the president, manning the whole what do you say, manifesto that has to do with the creative arts. That I'm talking about, the Black Star Experience. What do you think about this appointees, Francis?
I mean, it's a fair appointment if you ask me. Looking at the individuals involved and the rich experience they bring on board. For example, Abeku Santana, we all know, he, for some time now, we call him Mr. Tourism. When it comes to marketing tourism events, doing tourism activations and all that stuff for Ghana, this is somebody who personally in his private life is already doing that. So giving him that elevation, and with the needed support from government and budget support and all that stuff, I feel he's going to do great.
I like what you said about him, and compared that to the one who is heading that department, he has an upper hand. Don't you think there will be conflict of interest at the point and issues?
No, you see, when it comes to some of these authorities, usually the main work is being done by the deputy. The deputy is in charge of operations.
Okay.
You get it? So you need somebody who is well experienced to understand and implement,
activate all the plans.
You get it?
Yeah.
And it's an enabler in a space already. It's somebody who the space know already. If you have somebody who is also an implementer at the top level, it adds up. For example, in the previous government, we know of the main man, Akwesi Ajima. But if I ask you today who was his deputy, we will have to.
Yeah. No, it's also Kojonji. I don't even remember his deputy.
You get it? But you see, but today, we know of the main person and we know of the deputy. And like I said, most of the operational staff are being carried by the deputy, so that the Oga at the top will focus on policy direction, how do you call it, making sure that things are done well and all that, the paperwork and all those things. So I think for me, it's in the right direction. Abeku will still be given that freedom to operate. You know, as a creative person, when you are very creative, if they put you at that top level management, sometimes, yeah, because Charlie, when you are sitting in long meetings, making sure you're right, you're getting the report right, briefing president and all that stuff. But when you are down there, you are doing the operations, you're on the phone with your people.
Okay.
You get it? When it comes to media engagement, he's there. When it comes to everything.
So Mark's position, for instance, was apt. Mark Okukumante, that's what I'm trying to say. He was a deputy to Madawa.
So, you know, the boss can now focus on getting huge funding. You have to make sure the thing is done. You understand the space. What you get it?
Yeah, I get you.
So Mark didn't have any reason to fail.
Okay.
But we are not discussing Mark.
Okay.
Today we are.
I'm just using as an example.
So I thought Abeku Santana fits in that role perfectly.
Okay.
But then, like what you said, it can also be a disadvantage somehow. But per pictures and conversations I am privy to, I'm told they've started on a good note. The chemistry is there, and Madame herself and Abeku, they've done some works in the past. So
she's been an events person.
Yes, she's an events person,
time.
So she understands the space. And then she's also coming with a marketing background. And like the last time I said here, you need somebody with a business and a marketing background, so they understand investment, they understand positioning, they understand branding, so that they can sell the sector for you. And Abeku is also coming in with
a tourism bit.
the tourism bit. He also has a master's in
the
marketing
media
strategy. He has the media on his side. You know, Abeku
also the events.
Abeku does events too as well, and so he also has the international.
Dancing and doing stuff on stage.
And Abeku has the international appeal to. You get, because he does most of these diasporas.
So that is where my issue is with his position and that of KOD.
Yes, so I just explain Abeku's own to you.
Okay.
Now with KOD. KOD, you see, KOD, we all know him from
Rhythms on the Runway, radio
events,
MCing,
fashion, MCing, and all that stuff. Now, for people like that, for what KOD does, KOD is somebody who has worked closely with Bolare. Bolare knows the in and out of this diaspora market. KOD has done events with this diaspora boys. He's also a communication and a marketing specialist when it comes to consultancy for all the big events that happens in December. He himself organized one. And when it comes to fashion, when you look at something like fashion, locally, I will not go and sit at a fashion show, or I will not pay and go and sit at a fashion show. But most of the times when you go there, it is the diaspora guys who are there. And he knows how to sell to those boys. He knows how to connect to those boys. He knows how to feel comfortable in their space. They accept him in their space.
Actually, I did his green carpet last year, so I saw a couple of them coming through.
Good. So he's well positioned for that job. It is you cannot tell me that he has the experience, and for me, he's fit for that job. His communication skills are top notch. His negotiation skills are top notch. He understands that the culture up there when it comes to this diaspora,
like he's a guy.
You get it? When it comes to the culture with the diaspora, is different from the local culture we have here, and he's able to blend in. He's a guy, like he's saying, so it's perfectly fit for me. Then we have Rexoma. When you look at build up to the campaign,
who were hoping to be the tourism and culture and the creative arts minister.
Yes, when you look up to the build up to the campaign, there were two people who were heavily, when it comes to the NDC manifesto, it was Baba Sadiq and Resoma. Baba Sadiq was campaigning to become a member of parliament, and then Resoma was also heavy when it comes to explaining the policies in the creative arts aspect of the NDC manifesto. So for me, I am not surprised they've carried the flagship
experience.
Yes, legacy project. John Mahama wants to leave. His Excellency wants to leave. To him, that Charlie, see, handle the Black Star experience for me. And I've not seen anybody explain the Black Star experience better than him. So,
but you know, we have 120 days social contract, and days are fast going. I mean, we are in about more than a month already. So we're left with about less than 90 days. How soon is he able to fulfill this? Because I saw the list of the Black Star experience thing that he's supposed to achieve within 120 days, and it's no joke.
Yeah, so
you think he can achieve that within less than 90 days?
For me, the president said within 120 days.
Yes.
He will. He will activate the Black Star experience. The Black Star experience falls under the GTA.
Yes.
The tourism and creative arts sector. Anything that you need to enable it is in place.
Okay.
There's a minister, there's the tourism head, there are the deputies, and there's a desk in charge of that, which is Resoma. So
the presidency.
We are on course.
Okay.
We are on course.
Right.
For me, he just needs to speed it up. We are on course. But in all this, they all need to understand that they are working to support the minister and to support the madam at the GTA. So they should make sure.
Okay, so there's another school of thought that were complaining about the fact that all these people put under Madame Jifago Mashiu might be a bit problematic. For instance, Rexoma's position as the presidency is more closer, and then the information flow might be derailed because it looks like now she has to now be asking Rexoma questions to be answered, or who answers whose questions. Do you think
so? Government does not work like that. When they say you are a flag staff house, a flag staffer, in charge of something does not mean that sometimes you may be working from the Flagstaff House direct. Sometimes you may be working from the ministry.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
So if for me, my little digging is that Rexoma, the other one, the Diaspora, KOD, they are all working from GTA.
Okay.
You get it? Okay. So they are...
Their roles are GTA driven.
Yes, their roles are GTA driven.
Okay.
So their roles are not in the Flagstaff House.
Okay.
Their business is not in the Flagstaff House. Their business is at the ministry and GTA. So they have been pushed there. Okay. They have a desk there. They have an office there. And they make sure that they help whoever is steering the affairs there to succeed. Okay. So it is not going to be any... They are not closer to the president more than the minister.
Okay.
You understand?
Right. Nene, let me take your thoughts on all these appointees, and then we'll move on to the conversation with the AI.
Okay, so Kafu Adanku, right?
Yeah, Kafu Adanku.
NFA.
And then, yes, and then James Gardner. Both of them are going to be in that position.
Kafu, I think she worked with Juliet Asante.
I'm not too sure, but yeah.
Francis, they work together, right?
I'm not too sure.
I'm not too sure about that. Yeah.
Okay, because that's what I heard, and the reason why I was trying to get that information is based on industry experience and his capacity to run an institution like that.
Okay.
And I hope that, I mean, I look at his videos, I watch, I follow him. He do a lot of travels. He also believe in tourism. Yeah, sorry, she believes in tourism. Yeah. So I'm believing that she's capable and able to run that office. As for James Gardner, I don't really know whether he has managed an institution or
we know him to be the darling boy in movies.
I mean, very nice guy on TV. I mean, his acting is on point, but I don't know about his ability to manage anything.
Okay.
But I mean, all the same, I wish them well in that sector.
Okay.
For Anchoress, I think that Anchoress is going to deliver very well if we can add Papa Sadiq as his support.
Why is he missing in the link and all of this? Is it because he lost the
I'm not
seat?
sure Baba Sadiq is missing in the mix. Probably the president have something for him. Okay.
It looks like all the creative positions have been laid out already.
No, don't listen.
I don't know which one is left.
It's not done yet.
There are lots of creative positions.
But for me, I think that the role that Anchoress is playing, a pair with Baba Sadiq would be perfect. Because within the Blaster experience, all the Canada that I've seen, and the last time you showed to us,
I even have it
they are
here on my
mostly
phone.
events.
Yeah.
Which means that you need somebody who understands logistics, supply, making sure that things are done, getting people on hand to work.
Yeah.
Anchoress at his age can maybe give the guidelines and draw the policy. He will need somebody who have to execute for him.
So we have the Pan-African Month, Celebration, Heritage, History, and Diaspora and Engagement, the Ghana Film Festival and Awards Month. You have the Ghana Music World, Culinary Month, Architecture, Design, Art and Craft, Fashion and Textile Month, Literacy and Literary Month. And then we also do the support of the young digital content creators to developing content that promotes Ghanaian culture, revive the Creative Arts Fund to provide sustainable financial support for startups, and the ailing large and medium and small creative enterprises, review and strictly enforce broadcasting, digital media and local content provisions to stimulate local and artistic productions, and also facilitate, enforce and enhance the collection and a management system of copyrights and a couple of others. Yeah, so I mean, a bit of a tall list.
When you look at the list, it means that you need people who have the know-how on how to make things happen within events, entertainment, and the creative space. Because you even talk about content.
Yeah.
Content means that you have to be tax savvy. You need to understand how data is spent.
Exactly.
You need to understand the equipment that these content providers or content creators use to do their content.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying, that a pair, my favorite pair.
Will be Rexoma and
I understand that. You see, Nene's point is simple. Nene's point is that Resoma is, in play language, Resoma is OG.
An OG.
And then
so
Baba Sadiq is new G. So when you pair them together, you have the OGs coming in and you have the new Gs coming in. Because some of the things you mentioned, the the things
Pan-African
and all those things.
Ghana month. Yeah.
How do you got it? Pan-African. Those stuff are OG. Yeah. We didn't make those things.
Exactly.
Now with the new G, we have the
Chalawati and all those things.
The Chalawati and all those things. We have the content creation.
So you need
startups when it comes to creative arts and all that stuff. So when you pair these two, I understand him. But I also feel that there are other people that can also pair with Resoma and they can get a work done. Resoma has experience when it comes to this test.
In your candid opinion, what do you think Baba Sadiq will fit perfectly?
For me,
yes.
For me, Baba Sadiq is, I see Baba Sadiq as somebody who is able to pull a lot of investment into the sector. So if I'm the president and I want to give Baba Sadiq somewhere, I am looking at a desk where he will be the one.
The Creative Investment Fund.
Thank you. Something. Pulling investment into the sector. Or I'll probably put Baba Sadiq and Prof. Mensah.
Kobe Mensah.
Mensah.
Ghana, that's a trade corporation, development corporation.
Yes.
Tourism Development Corporation. Yeah.
You get it. So
but is that sector where resource for them to have enough?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, that Baba Sadiq is somebody who, when he sits in front of you, he knows how to negotiate his way. He knows how to get you to bring the funding.
I'm the only person he knows to negotiate with because I'm a tough guy.
He knows how to sell. He knows how to sell the thing to you. So I think yes, when you have him play that role, it will help us get a lot of investment into the sector. But surely, I for once know Baba Sadiq will be sorted for the many sacrifice here, sacrifice for the party. But let me just chip in this. I have not seen Mr. Beautiful in there.
Oh,
Mr. President.
He was an interview on I think TV3 last time, and I'm told what he said, the government also President John Mahama usually send him to the aged. So there's some kind of an aged group or something like that he's heading.
That is not official. That is when.
Oh, okay. I thought it's more official.
Where he became the liaison officer.
So for him, I listened to that interview. He said that when it comes to President Mahama, not as president, but as an individual, supporting some of these old space. Yes, he is the one that serves as the bridge between President Mahama and them. So maybe somebody.
So you're calling for the president to give him something to do.
All I'm trying to say is that, in the spirit of fairness,
he should be giving something.
Mr. Beautiful has been there since 2012 and all that stuff, and I know very well that probably as of now he's being considered for something. But you see, when it comes to this appointment, in as much as you still pray that your time should come, when your colleagues are going and your name is not coming up before somewhere, so I am just feeling that for Mr. Beautiful. But I know very well that President Mahama, he's a very good friend to the president. So he will surely have his share of the national cake.
Thank you very much. Joe Wari. But it's you go for the boy.
If I free go for the cancel for assist so. Massive cancel
I see.
Anytime I catch you, I am go for.
But I like the way you speak the tree. I mean, you're very good with it.
I said
Presa kusia tree na say.
There be me fie nyina and collaborate nyina tree ani aka. Me na fufu ni me buso obia tree ani aka.
But like when you as in like purposely for what you're doing now?
No. I may ye tree, but me for this.
Oh, okay.
Me tree. But me tree am sing pa the American can every day in and out now. Yeah, no then now we sing pa kasa dey. The more I can the more I will.
Also, let's take you back into this song.
Yeah.
I heard you on an interview saying that you didn't even intend to make this song public. You did it with Vision DJ. Yeah. Why so?
Well,
you were just playing with it or something like that. You didn't even intend to make it commercial, sort of.
Well, when Vision DJ was making this album and he reached out that or person made a track, we wanted one track with me on his project, and I was like, cool. So he came through to the studio, and then this was the first song that I played for him. And around that time, not me yet, I was working on my Headstrong EP. So this would have very likely ended up on that EP. But since he heard it and he was like, okay, he wants us to, like, in a collaboration form, to on a new project, so I was like, cool. So that's how that collaboration came about.
Okay.
Yeah, but the song was done and everything.
Okay. You intended to actually release it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. The interview that I heard, I saw, I thought you were like, okay, just for shiggy reasons. Now, then all of a sudden it became a hit, sort of, and everybody was jamming to it. I mean, how did you feel after that?
Before the popularity of this one, it was Anger Management.
Okay.
The songwriter.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, frankly.
I'm going to drop it, actually.
So this actually was another form of the heights that Anger Management reached, right? But we're not so I saw everything firsthand, and the adoration and the ono and the so it was eye-opening for me. But then I always have this thing at the back of my mind, so like, okay, all right, what next? We have to go to the studio and make the next record. So yeah, but I had never experienced anything like that.
Okay, now let's go back to your roots. And I get surprised about somebody talking about anger management and whistling. I don't know whether whistling has anything to do with managing your anger. You may want to answer that question for me.
In the song, I did not want to react to what was happening around me, so I was like, okay, so I'm just walking away and just whistling and minding my own business. What?
Craig David. He said walking away, so Craig David came to mind.
Something like that. Since I did not want to react, I just walked away,
Okay. Yeah. I thought that maybe whistling was, you've done some psychology that says that whistling can even
kind of meditation for you to calm.
Okay.
It could be.
Okay. What was actually happening to you around that time when you did the song?
This record?
Yes.
It was just another studio session. We were vibing through beats, and then we stumbled on this beat. Well, originally it wasn't this beat, but when we made the song, we took it to the producer for clearance and stuff like that. And he said that he had given the beat to another artist, so we had to reprogram it and then have this one, So it was just another session in the studio, vibing, and then
It has nothing to do with any anger in you or something like that?
Well, and also it became relatable because I think anger is relatable, whether you're a monk or not. Everybody feels that. So that's how come.
One thing I've realized about all your interviews you've done in the past, you're always that bubbly guy. You're always laughing. What gets you angry? Like, I don't know.
Right.
Tell me, who now was stressed? Like,
I do.
I hope your news way home.
And I say, me mashing having Chesa,
Okay.
Yeah, I do get angry. I think maybe what makes me angry is when I feel like I'm being violated or
violated by women or. No,
men even
okay,
people or even by situations, there's that frustration that builds up.
Okay,
so I feel it. So
that gets you angry.
Yeah.
And how do you calm it? Whistle.
Nowadays it's just breathing and just realizing that this thing 5 years from now it no go matter again. So just brush it off.
Okay. Is it because of the issues with typing in to look for AI, finding artificial intelligence, you decided to change from AI to Ayisi?
Exactly. And also when I went to interviews, right, people they were asking what's the meaning of AI, and then you have to explain that it's the first letter of Ayisi and then the last, and very long. And also searching online, everything is AI now. So I was advised to, why don't you just go with your real name, and I did that, and it's working, it's catching on.
But your government name that I know, Manuel Kwejo, doesn't have Ayisi in it.
Well, so I don't know if I should say it, but I'm having the Ayisi gazetted into the whole,
Oh, okay. So it's going to be added.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you've done a lot of songs with a lot of collaboration. Well, I see you've done some with Trigmatic. You've done Ekan, yes, exactly. A couple of others.
Yeah.
Who would you think brought you out, brought the real you out in your collaborations?
Before I met Trigmatic, I did not have a high life song like that. I had not attempted anything like that. And so that opportunity brought that side for me. Considering the high life part of it. So I think different artists brought different sides of me that even me myself, I did not know that, I could go there, So each artist and what they brought out of me.
What is so special about Ayisi in terms of your music?
I think it's the relatability. for people that are listening to what I'm saying and just not like tapping their feet and nodding their head, if they are listening to what I'm saying, you can relate to it.
You cite Tupac, Biggie Smalls, they were all rappers. You do more of talking, sort of. I say poetry being when you are singing.
It's rapping too.
So that you call it rap?
Well, rap is talking too.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's like spoken word, poetry, and rap is actually another word for talking.
Okay.
Let's rap. Let's talk.
Okay, so like we are talking, it's rap.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We're rapping, we're talking. Look
I'm being educated.
That's something new every day.
Sorry, Nene, you have to say something?
Pouring of libation is rap.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Okay, Yanom Jensen, that's in some.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. So these people shaped you.
Yeah. Everybody that listened to this point, whether I like their music or did not, these are just some of the names that I can remember and mention. But up to this point, everybody that I listened to, whether I understood what they were saying or even picked melodies from them or consciously or consciously, they shaped me.
How would you term your kind of music?
Like a genre?
Yes.
Because me a Ghanaian, so I should represent high life, hip life. I think I follow.
You do high life and hip life. You wouldn't steer towards the Afro pop, Afro beat.
I don't think so. If we handled it, I think we should all represent our stuff if we are ever going to.
Afro beat, Afro pop is also emanating from Africa.
Yeah, but I want to represent
high life and hip life. Yeah. Can I live? And he's trying to live his own life. People trying to surprise him and ask him to do something different from who he wants to be. Anyway, there's another one called Blessing. What came out of that? I'm told that you had an accident, a very terrible one for that matter, on a motorbike. You decided to thank God for this with a blessing.
Yeah, I had to, because I felt lucky. No helmet. Maybe I'm a toy and could have been worse. Could have been worse. So when I got out of that, whilst I was healing, I started writing blessings, and then it came out like that. One of my favorite songs.
One of your favorite songs?
One of my favorite songs.
I see.
Apart from the fact that the story behind it, the making of the song, the writing, the mix and master of it, the quality of it. I love blessings.
I see.
And I knew people were going to like it.
Okay, so it took you how long to write the song after you had an accident?
Well, usually it doesn't. Usually, like maybe on a good day, in a day, meets me. Yeah, on a good day.
I see.
Or even a short time. But I don't think that maybe the length, the time that it takes you to write a record is relevant, or like I have like a stopwatch and I'm checking, or just.
You mentioned somewhere that all you need is a melody. To get the script, or sorry, the writing down.
Sometimes melody, sometimes it's a word.
Okay.
To trigger you.
Yes. Creativity. I think the trick is just for you to open up, and then when the wave comes, you catch it and try and surf it.
Okay. Are you part of the Rastafari movement?
What movement is that?
Rastafari movement.
Rastafari.
I.
Yeah.
What is that? You have dreads, so I'm just asking.
Don't have to be dread to be Rasta. You don't have to be dread to be Rasta.
But you are.
Well, I have the hairstyle, but I don't think I am Rastafarian.
Oh, you never?
No,
you don't want to belong.
Belong to
the movement.
Oh, no one has ever asked me if I wanted to be.
Oh, it's a choice. Just like you said, can I live? So you can also decide to be without necessarily being asked to.
Oh, no, not yet.
Okay. But do you fancy reggae?
I love reggae. I love reggae. What is that a trick question?
I'm just asking questions.
I love reggae. I love reggae.
Okay.
I love reggae. I love music. So
would you ever do a song like that, a record like that?
I have reggae songs.
Oh.
Mixtape Mayhem. Yeah, where I use reggae beats to make my own records.
Okay.
Yeah, I have reggae songs.
Okay.
I love reggae.
All right. You see, I feel like you've done so much. Your works speak for itself. You're an amazing singer and rapper, if I should say. Artist who does hip life and high life, but you're not really recognized. Do you feel that same way?
I used to. Because I was always watching social media and the numbers and stuff like that. But that is a very, very incorrect way of measuring how much impact that you are having. The way that you can measure it is sometimes when you go to the shows, when the reception that you get, you know, because I was thinking that a lot of people know me, so blah blah. Then last year I went to a couple of when I go to the shows, that's when I get real feedback.
I see.
Yeah.
So that is more important to you than
that is tangible. That I can, you know,
I feel it.
How would you measure a success of an artist?
That they like what they're doing. Yeah, they like it first, not people like it first.
So you, the artist,
must
like what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
I see. Speaking of which, let's drop the blessing, which happens to be your favorite. And so, do you have an album?
Yes, I do. This is off the Unbroken album.
Oh, okay,
released
okay.
3 years ago.
So you have just one?
I have one. I have one with EL link up tape, and I have Evergreen EP. I have mixtape, Mayhem. I have the Headstrong EP. So it's more than one, but who's counting?
Okay. How's the year looking like for you? Are you planning to do another EP or album?
1 million when I'm DB, I go to the studio. So I'm always working on something.
Okay.
Always.
So you've got something that you can do, like an album.
Yes.
You've mentioned EL a couple of times. How influential was it in your life in music space?
I met EL at a certain point in my career where that's around the time we did the link up tape. Yeah, and then other songs too. So yeah, it was fun. Still is fun every time we link up. So shout out EL.
Okay. Aside him, anybody who has supported you as well?
Friends. You want a list of names?
Oh, I can't take all. So
oh Lord, there's friends, family, basically.
Okay. So a few people now are drifting into the Nigerian kind of way of even singing. You've had a few, haven't you? What do you think about it?
Well, I think that artists on their way to not finding out who they are, but on their way to creating their Dansoma Kakra, Denta Kakra, Fafara Kakra, Chimota Kakra, Baby Kakra, Mountains Kakra.
Was the fact that your father was a drummer influence your music?
Oh yeah, and he put me on so many records, so many. Too many records actually.
He's still alive?
Yeah, he's around. He probably is listening right now.
How does he feel about you at this moment?
My music?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
your dad, like, how did he feel about you?
Pride?
Complete Ayisi.
Pride wise. He's proud. When I'm chrome or catch him a cram, and I'm going to my catch him for me banana.
How about your mom?
Mom is proud.
You have other siblings?
No.
You're the only child?
No, I'm the first though. Then after me is the lady, and after the lady is the dude, and then we are 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I have a half sister somewhere.
Are there also anybody doing music or anything that has to do with music?
Yeah, but the last born, Obo keyboard.
So where's the last one?
Last born Obo keyboard. So,
okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Him, myself, and then my dad, and then my dad's dad.
Okay.
So probably a couple of 1 or 2 people being inside ready to do music. So
okay, all right. So I usually have pundits on the show every day. I have Nene. He's a marketing guru. Kaki became Kaki because he was part of the team.
Oh, then today I'll get advice.
Oh yeah, so he's gonna say something. I have Francis Nutako, also theater consultant and marketing strategist. Is the new title he said I should add. The Grandmaster Niai himself.
Bringing party camp power.
I have Koka, who is into tourism and a business mogul. He's also a marketing guy. So I'm gonna ask them to say a few things to you before we get to wrap it up. So then let me start with you.
So the last time I linked up with Ayisi was at the Belakwa Mental Health Vigil.
Yes.
Yeah, and we talked small. Awesome artist.
Big man.
I played the record.
Yeah, you and Samini record. Now we go talk.
But he looks like Samini a bit too.
Yeah. He's also Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I think about 2 years ago, I went to Jam Asaase studio, and the number of songs sitting. I don't know that thing about artists why they keep songs. Like the song sitting on JMJ's hard drive for this man is crazy. But I want to ask you a question. You and Walasi, Boyd, Akan, and all that squad.
Yes.
How do you guys do? You guys feel like your kind of alternative music doesn't resonate with us, because the kind of push that I think you guys deserve. And somebody asked me what's the difference between Ayisi and Burna Boy, and I said Burna Boy is an artist with machine and money.
With a push.
Ayisi is here, and we are not giving him that support.
Yeah,
that's how I balance it for the person. So I want to know from your end, do you think that the support you guys need, we are really giving? Because I come to your concert, I see people shouting, I see people going crazy, but it's like the growth is not rapid.
What how is that scaled?
Okay, so we have artists that are labeled A-list,
right,
who get booked on all the big shows.
Right.
I don't see you getting booked on the big shows, but you get booked at certain shows, like the Alliance Francaise, the Mood Bar, the Republic. I want you at the A-list level.
Right.
Yeah. What will take you there?
I don't know, maybe. I don't know, maybe what I would say is dynamics need different. Probably those artists are privy to some advantages that probably I don't have, or probably we are all not supposed to be on the A-list. Probably different paths for different artists, you know. So that is the best answer that I can give.
I wonder if you ask
Grandmaster. Okay.
No, you know. Listen.
No, Coca. Hold on.
I sit.
Yeah.
Between the artists, promoters, and the players, is because the song is like a dish that has not been served. So how does he get demand to be on top of the list?
So you think he's not pushing it enough?
No, it's not them. It is the ecosystem that has not escalated them. So it's like.
But what does it take for the ecosystem to escalate?
No, it is we, those who make the music popular.
Okay.
So let's say a restaurant. You go every restaurant, they know say if you come, fufu, if you know there you go walk away. So they make it.
Bakoka, this man sings and close to 2,000 people are screaming.
It is my people who.
So what's the escalation?
That's what I'm saying. That we.
I want to understand.
Listen, you mentioned the people you mentioned. How often are their music played?
Very often.
Hello. The names he mentioned. No. We my word, there's nothing like an A-list in Ghana. Because if you are saying A-list, mine is your returns on investment. Saying a unya and make us A-list. So why do we make people A-list and then we even want them to chop it be problem? That's why then I won't make Nia answer, because until we make it popular, my people be Echo House. Barrel go post down, in husband go post down, the whole house, everybody they post in music. Tidal with. Workers say if they want time, they are ready to work twice. So management has no option to what? To put him on. There are other artists you mentioned that everybody come out from the room inside. You get me? Yeah. So it is what we need to position it like. This is what we, the alternative music. But the word alternative, in fact, the music not.
I disagree with Coca. You see, there's a story of Usher and T-Pain, right?
Yeah.
Where Usher looked T-Pain in the eye and told T-Pain that you don't know how to sing. You're using
auto-tune.
Yeah. After that, what happened? T-Pain stopped singing. But who started using T-Pain auto-tune first? Usher. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, if the people at the bottom, that's the consumer, doesn't like your music, there's no point in us playing it, because music has changed. Back in the day, when we were growing up, we were forced to listen to a particular kind of song or songs. Now, you are hearing one song today, within 5 minutes, you are hearing another one.
So your song must be so good that people are more or less pushed or forced by themselves to want to hear it again and again and again. Then the radio presenters, the DJs are forced to play it. It's turned. It used to be the radio presenters who were forcing you to listen. Now, if you don't have what I want to hear, I shift to another radio station, or I go onto the internet and go and listen to what I. So it's not what he said. I haven't heard his songs before, but what I heard, to me, is okay.
Oh, you heard his song before? Grind. Do you remember Grind? Vision DJ. Let me hold on. Let me drop. So we are confused. So
the internet. No, play the Grind. Play the. Hold on. Yes, as to why you haven't come out again after this song. No. Are you sure? Yeah. After Grind, did you do another song? Oh yeah. Okay. So you see. This song is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Not because of Vision, but because of his verse on the song.
Yeah.
And anytime I play it, it bangs.
Yeah.
Still now I will ask myself again, what has he done after this?
Is that a few? Just that?
Good.
Yeah.
Now, two things. Vision is a DJ. He's a singer. Who voice did they hear? You hear Vision voice.
Oh.
So who they sing the song?
Being.
So who makes the song bang?
Being.
Good. What has he done that's bigger than this? Ask yourself that question.
So he has another song.
You must have answered the question properly.
It's the names, it's the titles. But
answer
the one you did
the question. Answer the question.
I mean, there are other songs.
Look.
Yes. No, but he's saying there are other songs.
But which one is bigger than this? Michael Jackson.
Was it not because around that time, Vision being a DJ around that time, purposely made it part of their playlist around that time, so it got the attention. But the others?
Hold on. Was everybody else playing it? Yes.
Yes.
Was it because of Vision? No.
Oh no, it's not about Vision. It's about the platform that he had.
No,
around that time.
you're not getting me.
Okay.
Look, why did Michael Jackson basically flop after the Thriller album? Because Michael Jackson wanted to go to Teddy Riley, the Teddy Riley way.
Okay.
Quincy Jones told him, no, wait. That's how come the Bad album delayed by 3 years.
Yeah.
The Bad album didn't sell. All the other albums after Michael Jackson didn't sell. Because Michael Jackson was in a hurry to move on to change. Did he do any other song that was as good as any song on the Thriller album? No.
Thriller was the best, I mean.
Exactly.
No doubt.
So you need to, I'm sorry to say this, but anybody who knows music, who understands music, you need to do something that is better, or you need to be consistent. I like that word. You need to be consistent. So if he had done something as good as this, or better than this, he won't be sitting here saying what he's saying, or Koka wouldn't be sitting here saying what he's saying.
Baptism of fire.
I'm a consumer, and I know his song, Tidal Wave. The song drop, then you ask yourself whether they live in Ghana.
Because they know the song.
And then drop the other song. Because you be DJ. Because it be fun. They play the song, then play in almost about 8 songs in 3 minutes. Then I go like, but
you don't hear the song for anyway.
This song we know they hear. So I asked Mensah. Mensah did they say right now the social media and the digital system if they make you DJ, they look stupid. Because that's the consumers go the consumer demand, and in playlist then for changing playlist for the whole top, because where then they go then what you want play
fantastic,
you know go meet.
But do Ghanaians do Ghanaians like alternative music? To me, no. They like listening to the same same thing. The same thing. You can play a set of songs, 24 songs in 1 hour. The second hour, play the same 24 songs. They go dance. They don't like listening any other thing.
Okay, I'm stealing a bit of your time, so let me wrap up now. And then.
right now, Atlantis they play alternative music between 3 to like 6
Ghanaian.
No, then they add once it be English, then they play.
Yes, that's true. Since.
No, but right now,
but their tagline is they are adult alternative music. So
I go pick them from school. Then he start sing Wala sing song be. I didn't feel embarrassed. He asked me, "Uncle, do you know this song?" I said, "No, me I don't listen." Each time he goes, "Come the car," and then he go Atlanta. I said, "Me I don't listen." He told me he's a Ghanaian. No, give me your phone. Will show me the lyrics. Yeah, from the Makidi in school to the house, the journey long give me because I never know say you know that song, and this is somebody in class 6.
And it's the same thing happened to his music too. People are jamming and singing to it, but yet it's not popularized, sort of.
Yeah. So the majority of people don't like alternative. You understand? Maybe the 6 or 7 of us.
You're not talking into the mic, so we can't hear you.
The majority of people in the country don't like alternative. Maybe the 6 or 7 of us here do. I mean, if you come and look at the stuff that I have on my machine or my hard drives, when I start playing it, I'm sure managers will come and say, "Masa, what do you play?"
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
But if I play the regular ones, everybody will be happy.
Okay.
Is that a problem?
The number one question you should ask is, what is the station's policy on music?
Yeah.
You understand? Have you that's what I'm saying. Have you heard Atlantis play a Ghanaian song before?
Yeah.
Huh?
But not in the way that you mean.
No. Have you heard Atlantis play a Ghanaian song before? Really? Which song?
I can't give you this.
They never play Ghanaian songs.
Ever?
Never. But they'll play Francophone and
Sure?
I am telling you.
No, they used to play.
Which one?
They used to play Ghana songs.
I think those days that Kwame Fachi used to do the drive.
I say Atlantis. So
it be local. Once it be local language, they know they play.
Which one?
David Oscar used to handle their drive back in the day.
The local language, they know they play.
The comedian guy.
Yeah, David Oscar.
In the past 10 years, have you heard Atlantis play a Ghanaian song before? You people know.
But a few times we
I said they know they play. But in the evening,
high life song. Love we.
In the evening, just like Koka is saying, in the evening they play alternative music. They play Francophone music that we used to enjoy when we were growing up. If you don't like it, you will switch to another radio station.
Okay, so as a wrap on the conversations, you see, I'm going to give you the last. Oh, sorry. I didn't let you.
Honestly, he does good music. He does good music. But following the conversation from Coca and our boss, all they are trying to say is that there is the market expectation. You have one song we all like. Give us that. Do your alternative. The alternative, no, if you go show where you play the popular one, with the jump to one where you bring in the alternative, it is blended so that commercially it can also position you there. All the conversation is driving from, do you make money out of it? That be the conversation go bring all this out.
The A-listing.
The A-listing. Yeah, the A-listing. You get it? But I mean, it's about the commercialization of it. You get it? Because me, I've been to shows where, like, Burna Boy, he plays some song, you know, I start saying, this song, it's not like it be alternative music. You classify it as an alternative music. Quickly, he switched to his popular one. He come back to another alternative one, and you realize that is keeping him afloat. There are songs that even the popular guys will know. There are songs that their core fans know, and some of us will stand in the crowd and be like, Charlie, why the guy released this song? But you see, those songs are for the core fans.
The first
And then they are the
concerts for the stadium there.
And they are
the S concerts. We
No,
did there.
no.
We did there.
There's a was.
Yes, we did there. People they jam the song. They pause and then they pause. Then we did like where we did.
Yes.
Where we did. When we tell Bola say we go. We do say we go. When you give us the popular one, we know. Then we come
please. Back. So just try and then let's have that commercial songs in addition to that. For me, I enjoy your style because I'm a theater person. So the Alliance Française thing show, we sit down, you guys are so quick, we think about the songs, they vibe with them, and they enjoy them. You know, be giddy like that. But you see, like Grandmaster is saying, the markets, the larger people, they comment. Those two them will pay for that thing. Then the other side.
Me, I make sad. Wow.
So if you give away the two,
I make sad. You know what I make sad?
Why make sad?
Please into the mic.
No, based on what Nee said about we not aligning to alternative sound, it got me thinking. You know Aduma?
Right? Yeah. She's another. Yeah.
I'm thinking of talented artists who could have been big. So it means that if someone like Tini or Simi, they were Ghanaians, we don't have a career. There's something wrong with us.
When you finish, I go play.
How many jazz shows do we have on radio in Ghana? Very few.
Yeah.
It's only 3.
Very few.
Is it the music policy that we have? Or
no, not the music. It's the consumers.
It's the consumers.
The consumers. And you see, you are the artists. But you see, there's some, you do your song, you've done your part. Like he's saying, you have a lot of songs. But he doesn't know about them. But he is in that ecosystem who makes sure that the music travels to me. You get it? Aside social media, me going on my phone, going to Blue Paper to see your songs there, he is on radio. He they make sure say that music too they hit me. You get me? As I sit in my car, he they play something.
Based on the policy of the
not be based on the policy, keke. There can be a station policy. There can be a station policy. But if the song is a commercial song and everybody is jumping on it, why not? Patapas have one corner. We play. No, you don't be. Charlie, you say let's be.
You play, can I leave? Make me assess the song whether it be.
We're still in time.
No.
We're still in time. You understand? And the normal circumstances, you go to say, Charlie, company policy.
Interested in the studio, but I'm going to wrap it up. So, sorry, you see.
Make a go vibe.
Okay, so give us your socials and where people can stream your music and all that.
Ayisi music.
Okay.
On all platforms.
Okay. All right. So finally, anything you want to say to your fans out there? What do you call your group? Ayisi fans or Ayisi fans? Connect. Okay. All right.
So
any message to them?
I mean, thanks to everybody that's supporting, everybody that's going to support, everybody that's been supporting. Love.
Okay. Yeah. Today you had baptism of fire, but accept it. All right. Thank you very much. I leave you to the man, the Grandmaster Keely for back to your school. Stay with us.